Shalom, shalom.
Come on.
Yes, the children of Israel are back out on the ground,
That's right.
back in order,
Come on.
back out here to give the nations their judgment and to give our people hope from the scripture.
Right. Right.
To show them that if we can do it, you can do it too.
Right.
Because we were no better than you. We're in the world doing all kinds of foolishness. But now we're out. And now we're trying to improve ourselves and be
Wake
better.
up, Israel.
Not for man, not for woman, not for children, but for God.
Right.
And this is the reason why we're out here. We are out here to do the Most High's will and be His servants. We're not out here for entertainment, for fun, to have a laugh. We're out here for the Most High and to do as He commanded us to do, which was to go into certain provinces and preach His gospel to the blind. But without further ado, let me give praises unto God and let us kick it off. And we say, Barakatah Hawa, Barakatah Washai, Barakatah Hawa, Barakatah Washai, Emmanuel, Shalom, Wam Yasharala, Wam Yasharala.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 25 and verse 55. For unto me, the children of Israel are servants.
So unto God, the Most High, we are His servants. Because only the children of Israel can be His servants.
Right.
There's none other.
They are my servants, whom I brought forth out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God.
And God did not bring every nation out of the land of Egypt. He brought one specific set of people. And that specific set of people is Israel. And none else. So there's no other people that can say they were saved by the Most High from God under the Egyptian captivity. Because we know Ishmael was not saved from the Egyptian captivity.
Right.
We know Moab wasn't saved from the Egyptian captivity. We know Ammon wasn't saved from the Egyptian captivity. We only know Israel was saved from the Egyptian captivity.
Right.
Psalms 33 verse 12. Blessed is the nation who Yahweh is the Lord, and the people whom He have chosen for His own inheritance.
And we are the people that God has chosen for His own inheritance.
Right.
Right.
And it says, blessed is the Most High's chosen.
Right.
Right.
Showing you that there's a separate people and a chosen people on earth.
That's
Not
right.
all people is the same.
Right.
They say we bleed the same color. So what? That doesn't mean anything. We are not the same as the Moabite. We are not the same as the Edomite. We are not the same as the Helamites. We are not the same as the Perizzites. We are all different.
Right.
Right.
They have their nation, we have our nation, and we have our traditions and laws that we're supposed to keep.
Right.
But because we've been mixed in every single nation, they've taught us their ways. And now we don't know where we're coming from, so we don't know where we're going.
That's right. Teach me.
Genesis 32:27. And he said unto him, What is thy name? And he said, Jacob.
Read on.
And he said, Thy name shall be called no more Jacob.
So this is Jacob's name being changed from Jacob into Israel. And the scripture will explain itself. Because more time you don't have to speak. You just make the scriptures speak.
Right.
But in the church, they won't do that. They would read 2 scriptures, don't make it speak, and for the rest of the ceremony, 2.5 hours, pastor is just speaking out of his bumhole.
Right.
Thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince has power with God and with man, and has prevailed.
So that's what the word Israel means. Prince of the power.
That's right.
Prince of the power from God. From God to Yahushai to us.
That's right.
Come on.
So we are the ones that are the prince of the power. Because we have we innately believe in God. These other nations don't do that. They believe in themselves.
Right.
They believe in their judicial system, which is based off of the Bible, because when we go into their courthouse, they make us put our hands on the Bible and make us be under oath. Yet they still tell lies.
Right.
This is how you know this people is not a people of godly morals.
That's
right.
They are people of devils.
Come on.
And they will
Right.
never be able to
Bring it
speak
up.
the truth.
Right.
Because all they've done from the time that they're born is steal, rape, pillage, and lie.
That's right.
And that's what they've done and continuously done. Lie. They won't ever tell you the truth. And when they lie, it's like they're telling the truth. Because they don't know anything else other than to lie.
That's right.
But we'll get onto that in a minute. What did I say? Get me? Yeah, read Psalms.
This is
Read that, and then I'm coming to your precepts. Read that first.
this is book of Psalms
What's your precept?
147 and verse 19.
You know,
He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgment unto Israel. He had not done so with any nation.
The Lord has not dealt so with, he has not shown his statutes, his judgments, and his law to any nation except one.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
The Most High only shows judgments unto the people that he loves. That's why when you have your children and you may have a little party or a little get together and something goes wrong, you don't punish the other parents' children. You punish your child for what he or she has done wrong.
Right.
That's why the Most High only punishes one nation of people when they go off and do wrong.
Right.
He doesn't punish the other nations. He uses the other nations to come punish us for when we do wrong. And that's how it's going to be up until now. When Israel is not going on correct, he makes the other nations and uses the other nations to correct us. That's why they have profited off of us until now. They have profited off of slavery. They have profited off of the monetary gain that they've got off of slavery.
That's right.
They've profited off of our resources.
Huge, bro.
They've profited off of our minds. They've profited off of our organs. They've profited off of everything that we have. That we have.
put some money on the floor. Yes. I put some money on the floor. No. We don't put your money. Where's the money? Psalm 58 verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
So the wicked is estranged, which means they are not. They don't have anything to do.
Bring it out.
They are estranged from the womb.
Right.
As soon as they come out, they are estranged. And Esau is the only nation that doesn't come out with one single bit of hair, but it's the most hairiest guy on earth.
That's right. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like
Read it.
Psalm 58 and 3.
Bring it out.
The wicked are
Straight
estranged
from the womb.
They go
Straight as soon as they be born. Speaking lies.
So they go astray as soon as they are born, and they go and speak lies.
Right.
They go and speak lies in every continent on earth, telling us that we are not the chosen, telling us that we are niggers, spits, black, jungle bunnies, all kinds of names.
That's right.
Yet they will go and put up themselves in our position, and they speak lies by telling us that they are something when they are nothing. They are They are a good for nothing people that all they do from the time they're born is speak lies.
Right.
And that's what's going on in the White House. That's what's going on in the deep state. That's what's going on in Parliament. That's what's going on in the pool. That's what's going on in the church building. That's what's going on around the four corners of the earth. They speak lies. They perpetrate lies. They make other people turn against other people. And that's how they succeed. By being deceptive.
That's
Right.
Psalms 58 verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go. Psalms
And the wicked's just looking.
58 verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb.
The wicked's estranged from the womb. And we're going to bring it out again. Because
right.
some of the wicked didn't hear. So we're going to open up their ears holes to hear it now.
They go astray as soon as they be born. Speaking lies.
They're speaking the truth.
Speaking lies.
No, whatever they say is the truth because they got eloquent speech.
Speaking lies.
Speaking lies, man. They just speak lies all day, every day, and they don't give people any rest.
Right.
This is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 10 and verse 6.
Yeah.
And the Spirit of the Lord will come upon thee, and thou shalt prophesy with them, and shalt be turned into another man.
So the Spirit of the Lord has come upon us so that we're going to prophesy what he says. And we're going to prophesy what is written in the scripture.
Right.
We are not going onto the Quran, which means to recite. And you know where the Quran recites from? The Bible. The Bible teaches us that we should not eat pork. And the Quran says you can't eat pork. The Quran even says in Surah that God has a particular chosen people
That's right.
that he has chosen. And the worst thing is that in the Quran it says that you can't eat pork. Yet if you are on a stranded island, for example, and there's nothing around you but a pig, you can eat it. That's how you know that they're not the true, and they will never be indefinite.
Right.
There will always be something off, because their Quran is the B-text scripture. Their Quran is not what is written, and it's not thus saith the Lord.
Right.
It's thus what saith Muhammad.
Job chapter 21 verse 28.
Bring it out.
For you say, where is the house of the prince? And where are the dwelling place of the wicked? Have you not asked them that go by? Where? And do you not know the token? Their token?
So, this is a rhetorical question. Where are the houses of the princes? Of those wicked rulers ruling the place, and they have no sense of direction.
Right.
Because they're ruling the place in wickedness, saying that and setting up laws, saying that you can do everything to transgress what the scriptures say, and they enforce it on who? On the chosen people, on the Israelites. They enforce it on us, so now we don't have any sense of direction. So now that we think it's okay for us to take up man and go lie with him, to take up woman and go lie with the next woman, to take up bestiality, to take up eating pork, to take up eating shrimp, crab and lobster, to take up doing all kinds of filth and teach lies. That's what he does. all day, every day, and deceive.
Verse 30. The wicked is reserved to the day of destruction.
So the wicked, just know your time is coming.
Right.
Because your time isn't for rule, it's not going to be forever. You think you can rule forever because you've got this big army. You've got this big navy. The Most High can trot it down within a second.
That's right.
And we'll trot it down within a second. So you could keep your trust in your armies and your big militaries and your big navies, but they are nothing.
That's right.
Because you don't have any faith, that's why you had to build them in the first place anyway.
Right.
Read it.
They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath.
They shall be brought forth to the day when the Lord comes back and the whole place is in wrath.
Right.
It's in uproar. We see nation fighting against nation right now. Esau don't even like his own people. Because one's fighting for the Palestinians and another is saying, get the hell out my country. That makes no sense. That means you men are divided against each other.
Right. Who shall declare his ways to his face? And who shall repay him what he had done?
So who's going to declare his ways to... And we're going to declare his ways to his face.
Come on.
Because we're going to tell him that, listen, you're wicked. You are so damn wicked. You're a wickedest nation on earth, and you're a thief and you're a robber.
That's right.
Look at you. Look at you.
Yet shall he brought to the grave and shall remain in the tomb.
Yet you're going to be brought to the grave and remain in the tomb because no one wants to know your wicked deeds anymore.
Come on.
Your deeds are so damn wicked that that not even the Ishmaelites want to have it in their country. And Ishmael's another wicked set of people.
Right.
Saying that you can, a girl at 9 years old is fair place.
Psalms 55 verse 21.
The word of his mouth was smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
So the words in his mouth were smoother than butter because he made hundreds upon hundreds of treaties with our Native American brothers and sisters. Did he keep one? He didn't even keep one. And they're now in one little province. They don't even have a state for themselves. One little province, and they come and said, we are settlers. They are not settlers because they didn't settle down. They went and flung monkeypox, all kinds of wicked diseases in our communities. They did not settle. They colonized. And they colonized and they destroyed. They are not settlers. And they never will be anyway.
His word was smoother than oil, yet war was in his heart.
And war was in his heart. War's in the Edomites' heart right now. They smile with you and make you feel like, yeah, you're in a comfortable position. But war is in their heart. That's why they don't even like to see one, two little black men rise up. They say, what those niggas doing up there, man? What? How have they got money? How have they become so rich? But you know why? It's because we have intellect. And we showed you how to do things and how to operate things. That's why you are so established in your kingdom. If it weren't for us, you would be nothing.
Yet there were drawn swords.
Yet there were drawn swords. Because Esau lives by the sword. All these nations live by the sword. That's like when I go back and say about their military power and their military might. That's how they got it, because it's through the sword.
Believe in the Bible? Believe in God? Can I show you something?
Colossians chapter 3 verse 10. And have put on a new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him.
So we're putting on the new man, which is now in the knowledge that God has given us. God is not giving us the spirit of deep sleep anymore. He's given us the spirit of knowledge. That's why we're out. That's why we're able to be out here and speak this word on the top of our lungs to our nation and not be fearful with it. But they in the church have to go in one secluded place called a church in a building where, get me Acts chapter 17 and verse 24. And get me Acts chapter 7 and verse 37. Start from verse 36.
Acts chapter 7, 17 and 24. Yahweh that made the world and all things therein, seeing that he is Lord of heaven and earth, dwelleth not in temples made with hands.
God doesn't dwell in those buildings called the church, which was made with hands.
Right.
He doesn't dwell there, which means he's not in the church. His spirit is not in the church. Because if his spirit was in the churches, surely something good would happen unto the Israelites. Nothing has happened that has been good unto the Israelites.
That's right.
Because they haven't been taught correctly.
Right.
They've been taught to love their oppressor and to serve their oppressor. And their oppressor has done nothing but shove medicine down their throat, which is there to kill them. They're euthanizing them spiritually.
This is book of Acts chapter 7 and verse 35. This Moses, whom they refused, saying, who made thee a ruler and a judge? The same did God send to be a ruler and deliverer by the hand of the angel, which appeared to him in the bush. He brought them out after that he had showed wonders and signs in the land of Egypt and in the Red Sea and in the wilderness 40 years.
And the Most High did this in the land of the wilderness. And now if you read on King.
This is not Moses, which said unto the children of Israel,
Yes.
a prophet shall the Lord your God raise up unto you of your brethren, like unto me. Him shall ye hear. This is he that was in the church in the wilderness with the angels.
In the church where?
This is he that was in the church in the wilderness with the angel which spake to him in the Mount Sinai, and with our fathers who received the lively oracles to give unto us.
So the church isn't a building. The church is the Israelites and is the people. Because a building at the end of the day, if it doesn't have people in it, it's just a building.
Proverbs 24 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
Thou sayest, behold, we knew it not, doeth he that pondered the heart consider it. And he that keepeth thy soul, doeth not he know it. This is Proverbs 24 and verse 12. If thou sayest, behold, we knew it not, doth he that pondereth the heart consider it. And he that keepeth thy soul, doeth not he know it, and shall not he render to every man according to his work.
So the Lord ponders the hearts. He knows our thoughts and our intentions. That's why it says that he pondereth the heart. And read the last part for me again.
Doeth not he know it, and shall not he render to every man according to his work.
And does he not render to every man, woman and child according to their works,
That's right.
which they have done on earth? Now read Galatians chapter 6 and verse 7.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 6 and verse 7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
So be not deceived, which means don't be lied to. Whatever a man sows on the earth is what he's going to reap. Because God is not mocked.
Right.
God knows and sees everything that we do. Whether it be evil or whether it be good. Sister, you have any questions? Where's your father from?
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. Is he
Greek Orthodox.
Balasha.
Yes. Are you guys Jamaican, right? There's so many Jamaicans in London, so that's why I stopped.
Sorry?
There's so many Jamaicans, Rastafarians in Ethiopia, that's why I
well, we don't prescribe to Rastafarianism.
good for you. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Just saying.
we are not Jamaicans.
Not okay.
We're Israelites.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah. Because
It's the
Jamaica.
It's the
Yeah. But that's just Samson. Because Samson had locks as well. Yeah. So we're enlightening you today to know that just because we have dreadlocks doesn't mean we're Rastas.
Where are you from? Your parents?
Well, I was born here, but my nationality and my heritage isn't here. It's in Israel. And Israel, wait for the music. Israel was a people before it was a land. Because only in 1947 they came with the Balfour Declaration, and in 1948 after World War II, that's when they moved themselves in the land of that they call Israel now. And the reason why the Israelis are over there fighting against the Palestinians right now is because they want to establish something called so-called Greater Israel. Now, they could never get that because those people in that land, get me Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9, and get me Revelation chapter 3 and verse 9, get me Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14 and verse 14 and verse 15, and get me Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14 and verse 15, Matthew chapter 1 and start at 41.
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9.
You know,
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
So God knows our works, our tribulation. He knows that we're in tribulation, which means in distress. We are not comfortable, and we're in poverty because the Jewish man isn't poor. He owns everything. The banks, the diamond district, social media, social media, said that already. The resources, he owns companies like BB. Alright.
But thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them.
The what?
And I
No, the blasphemy of them.
Which is a detestable lie. The blasphemy of them which say, read on.
say they are Jews and are not, but they are the synagogue of
Synagogue.
Satan. But are the synagogue of Satan.
But they are the synagogue of Satan. Those are the people over there calling themselves Jewish. They have nothing to do with that land. They had to put themselves in that land for a reason. To deceive the real children of Israel. Because the Palestinians in that land shouldn't even be in there either. Because they are not the real children of the people of Israel. What's the problem? Now read Revelation chapter 3 and verse 9. 3 and 9.
Revelation chapter 3 and verse 9.
Oh,
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie.
But they lied. And God knew that this was going to happen. That's why